The fourth consecutive petrol price hike this year taking center stage, of course, because it's fueled existing concern over the already high cost of living in South Africa. Now, industries are just as concerned as consumers. To expand on this, we are joined by the South African Petroleum Industry Association Executive Director, that's Avhapfani Tshifularo. Thank you so much for your time, Avhapfani. Of course, a fourth consecutive petrol price increase. What has been the general reaction, particularly because the cost of services as well as goods in South Africa is often translated to the consumer's pocket?
Yeah, indeed, it is tough time for the motorists and also for the marketers of petroleum products. It is becoming very difficult and very expensive even for the oil companies to procure, products in the international market. And as you look at the hardship that the motorist is enduring, at the same time it's becoming very expensive, and to an extent it's becoming a scramble to even get the cargoes that are destined to our country. So however, so far we've been surviving, and just looking to see what's going to happen in the next months or so going forward.
And that brings us to our next question around the near-term outlook then, especially when you speak of challenges when it comes to procuring oil as well as diesel for those sectors that are intensively absorbing these products.
Yeah, so I think, at least for the next 2 months, starting from April and May, at least the 150 cents, relief that has been advanced by government, it is going to assist quite a lot. However, we do know that that's just for 2 months. And going forward, we don't know what's going to happen. Will the oil price fall because of the intervention of the various European countries and the United States to release some of the products from their strategy stocks and reserves? But if they remain stubborn, that is going to be very difficult, because it's going to push everything up. And it's going to make it very difficult for everyone. Especially those people who are highly dependent on petroleum products, especially the users of diesel, because as you can see, diesel has increased quite with a significant amount. Even with the relief, you can still see that the wholesale price of diesel has been adjusted to the tune of 152 cents.
And of course, we do know that global markets are not particularly kind to uncertainty. The geopolitical effects of the conflict between Ukraine and Russia is putting even far more pressure on the domestic issues that are pertaining to the availability of oil. Is there concern, though, about scarcity?
There's no, I think the issues rearranging the global flow of products, there is no shortage at this particular point in time. The issues how do we arrange the global flow of products, and the main concern is the price at which you can buy or access these products. But the availability, product is there, it's available, to buy. So unfortunately, it will go to the highest bidder. That's what is happening. But as the time goes on, you're going to see the market will realign itself, and then everything will start to resolve to normal situation.
At this point, particularly as motorists, we cross fingers. Thank you so much for your time. That is Executive Director at the South African Petroleum Industry Association, Avhapfani Tshifularo.